Hello, everyone. It is Deanna Durrell, and welcome to July. This month promises to be a lot of change. It's also a great time for new beginnings. And in this video, I'm going to share some Goddess Oracle readings with you for the entire month. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Be sure to hit subscribe so that you never miss any videos on how to be loved and how to trust yourself in relationships, starting with the most important one, with yourself. So if you'd like to pause the video after I hold up a card and write down your own intuitive insights, I encourage you to do so. But let's start right away. So as we begin July, we start with a solar eclipse in Cancer on the 2nd. And the energy behind this is about new beginnings, but asking yourself the question, what brings me back to home? What makes me feel like home? Who are the people in my life that make me feel like home? What are the spaces that feel like home? You get the idea. This is a perfect first week to write down what you want to bring in for the whole month. If it's more money, write down how much. If it's to bring in special someone, what are the qualities that person has? And are you embodying that in yourself? If it's to move to a new home, again, what are the qualities? How do you want to feel in that new space? Writing them down and creating an intention is very, very important. And the goddess that I pulled, ironically, is Diana. So focused intention, as you see, right? She's got her bow and arrow. It's really about laser focusing on what you want and cutting out noise, cutting out distractions so that you can really get the most bang for your buck as the month starts. So anything that's in your way, just ignore it, delete it. You get the idea. And then we head into the second week of July, which is the goddess Sedna, and this is about infinite supply. So there may be some emotions that get kicked up with the new moon solar eclipse on the 2nd. And so this is saying, if you're feeling tired, rejuvenate yourself. It's reminding you that there's always more than enough in the universe, so you are infinitely supported. So if something seems to be or appears to be lacking, it is really just temporary. And then we move into week 3, which is all about being bold. We have a lunar eclipse on the 16th of July. Now, lunar eclipses are about endings, whereas the solar eclipse at the beginning of the month was about new beginnings. You may see something unexpected come to an end the week of the 16th that it falls on. And Freya is a Nordic goddess. She's all about being out there, taking risks, not being afraid to express how you feel in relationship, and to try something new. You never know until you try it. Hey, everybody. All right. So then we go into the 4th week. Green Tara, start delegating. A lot of risk taking happened, maybe some unexpected endings. And now it's like, oh my gosh, I have so much to get done towards the end of the month. How am I going to do it? This is your nudge to start making lists, to start cleaning out your closets. You may feel just that impulse to let things go. And if you've been wanting to implement new systems, Green Tara is awesome for that. So where do I need to be more efficient? What do I need to stop doing? All of those questions are good to ask in that 4th week. And then in our 5th week, almost like a karmic reward for all of the stuff that may be bubbling up, Abundantia, goddess of prosperity, says the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So can you be open to receiving feedback, gifts, opportunities? We end on the 31st of July with a lot of potential to be seen. So if you've been kind of dredging through the month, feeling like nobody's noticing me, as we get to this last week, you'll start to see that shift. All of these aspects call you back to yourself, to review your life, to really get back on track with who you are now instead of who you were before, so that you can shine your light and you can attract new experiences that really align with your true self. So we also got Mercury retrograde this month, starting on the 7th. So communication is really important, to be crystal clear. almost, to say less and listen more is a good credo to stand by for this month. And as always, you want to avoid signing new contracts, especially as we get past like July 7th, just so you make sure that all of your ducks in a row. If you have to sign, then just know that things may change. You may have to make amendments to that agreement later on. It's not a big deal, but if you can get it in before then, that's best. All right, so I would love to hear from you. What are you feeling? Hey, Stella, what are you feeling so far? What's been coming up in your life? Please share it in the chat. And if you would like more insights for your own life on what the heck do these aspects mean, how am I supposed to be handling all of these new changes, check out the website, deannadurrell.com. There's so many free resources, and you can also book a reading or look into private coaching if you're really looking to make major changes. So let's review the cards really quick before we wrap up. Focus your intention. Know that you are more than enough just as you are. And if things appear to be in scarcity, that is simply an illusion. Mid-month, don't be afraid to be bold and go for what you want, even if it's scary. Stop trying to do everything yourself. Start delegating and letting go of things that don't serve you. And as you do all of that, your karmic reward is prosperity. And this has to do with all things in abundance. So money, opportunities, love, you name it. Can you feel worthy to just receive? Okay, I'd love to hear from you. Have an amazing day, and thank you so much for being here.